Cause like I was sitting there just talking about it, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking do this. I'm just gonna play and talk to you because I enjoy talking to you, and when we talk about some ridiculous shenanigans sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was at the gym today, oh whoa, what the fuck was that? Don't... Okay, there's a lot of smoke there. Oh, you fucking cock. So, when I was at the gym today, somebody was doing the, showing them, like, the live version of, like, of that penalty, right? That should have been called a penalty, but it wasn't a penalty. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I sat there, and he was like, in real time, I could see why, they didn't, call it. And I was like...
Stop. Just stop.
I was like, Nani?
Bro, that's
Pretty
like all the people that are sharing there's a meme that says like, to all the people that say that penalties matter, and then it's like all the penalties the refs missed on the Saints, but like in actuality, none of them would have impacted the results of the game, really.
No,
Like, to that extent, Like the Saints won that game if that penalty is called, without question.
100%. And I think that with the Patriots, with that roughing the passer penalty that shouldn't have been,
Uh-huh.
that would have changed the game because what's his face would have they were going down the field. Like if because like the Chiefs offense was on fire, right? So if they had if they got the game, if they got the ball at that point in time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It would have been a different story.
for sure, right? It would have been a different story, and I think the Patriots would have they were gonna. You what, mate? They would have had a problem. They would have been playing from behind at that point.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. I feel you.
That's what I think, and that would have been a whole different. I'm not saying that there was all the calls were for the Patriots or anything like that, but like, and even like the Chiefs, like one of the offensive pass interference, like or defensive pass interference calls. I sat there, I was like, no, it wasn't.
Dude, I just like. It's hard to sympathize with a ref as an NFL fan to begin with because refs are just notorious for missing calls in big moments like that.
Correct. Well, not only
But
that, like they're just inconsistent.
Yeah, but this season they've been god awful with missing big calls in the middle of big games, like just terrible.
Right. Like I understand, like you wanna let him play, but like. You fucking speared him. What the hell was that?
Dude, like I like JJ Watt's tweet about the ref missing the call. Like you're like changing the outcome of the game, and like that. Yeah, to some people it's just a game, but in a game like that could be life changing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not only life changing, like people can lose their jobs because of it, right?
Yeah.
So, like D Ford, like if like. Let's put an example, right? D Ford would not be getting these death threats that everyone's giving him if he didn't let him off sides. But before that, the roughing the passer penalty on Tom Brady that should never have been called because it was basically the exact same thing that happened to Patrick Mahomes and didn't get called for him. So, like, if you're gonna be inconsistent everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. This season, there's just the refs have just been having.
Apparently, it's like not a good time to be in the NFL office.
don't see why. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, ratings have been down. Everyone
Well,
hates the refs this season, especially the beginning of the season when they had all the what qualifies as roughing or
roughing the passer.
fuck. Yeah, everything like that because of the whole new Aaron Rodgers rule, blah blah. You know, that just started off the season wrong.
Which it was because of him. I had some Packers fans tell me that it's not because of Aaron Rodgers. I was like, are you blind?
No, I mean, he definitely was the component of it that like pushed it over the edge to happen. But I feel like it's been building up as to begin with. But like he definitely was like the last straw of it.
Well, because their ratings were going down because they didn't have their star player playing in the game.
Yeah.
That's why. It wasn't like
I get it. The NFL is all about ratings and stuff like that, and I'm all for like the NFL being safer, but it's getting boring. It's getting stale.
Well, it's not only that. It's just like Patrick Mahomes was the most exciting thing about this entire fucking season.
Dude, it's just because you just
he's
didn't expect him. You didn't expect him to be
he's
that
also
good.
he's ridiculous. Like he is fucking ridiculous. Also, did you see that? Just side note, did you see that? That video of like a laser being pointed at Tom Brady?
Yeah, it did.
Like
yeah, it was like a green laser lined up on his shoulder pads.
Yeah,
Wasn't it like during like.
Yeah, it was during one of the plays, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, for like they were like, if the Patriots were to do this at Foxborough, like everyone would want the Patriots' head. And I was like, yeah, I agree, which is bullshit because that fan should be never to be able to be in a. It doesn't matter what team you're on, or you support. But that person should never ever be allowed to be back at a stadium. It doesn't matter because like one that's like it not only is it disrespectful. Two, sorry, I was sniping. Two, you don't respect the game. It's not because Tom Brady and what's his face and the refs have like a thing together. They were making calls for the Patriots where I was sitting there. I was like, nah, like that ain't it, Chief.
Dude,
that ain't it.
I agree. I mean, the Pats won that game. Like there were definitely questionable calls on both sides, but it wasn't favored to either side. The Pats won that game because their defense played rock solid the first half. That's all there is to it.
Well, not only that, they can't. Apparently, no one understands how to fucking cover a 15-yard in. Like I don't.
I tell you, that's their bread and butter.
Oh, I just got a collat. Oh, that was dirty. I just got a fucking collat. But like, I know that's their bread and butter and everything, but like, at the same time, bro, like,
you just gotta cover it.
You gotta be able to cover that shit. What you want?
I agree.
Oh, whoa. You gotta not only be able to cover it, but like, you mean to tell me that you spent all this money and this talent, and then all of a sudden it's just like, yeah, by the way, we're gonna continue to do the same shit over and over again. Did I just get 2 collats? Well, that was fucking sweet. Oh my god, dude. I am going hamburglar today with a sniper. Holy shit. Anyway. But like, it disgusts me that, like, I hate Tom Brady and I hate the Patriots, but like, you have to respect that, like, they keep doing the same thing over and over again. And apparently nobody can fucking cover it. Like, they made the game so much simpler than what it should be. That gun should not have that much ammo, by the way. Than what it should be. Right? So...
yeah.
The refs blew the Saints-Rams game, okay? They blew it, alright?
Yeah.
End of discussion. It blew it. Now, now let's play a little, not a little devil's advocate, but like... Let's put some spin on it, right? Why are the Saints throwing on first and goal when they're like 20 yards in and they're in the red zone? Right? Like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you throwing that ball?
Yeah, I guess you have a good point. I mean, you can't blame their run game either. Obviously, they get a good running back duo. So, I mean, you have a good point as to why they're doing it. But, I mean, if it works, it works. And with Drew Brees, it usually works. So, you know.
Yeah, but like all they need is to run on the clock and then kick the field goal.
I don't know, man. After this season, have you seen how many missed field goals happen in the fourth quarter this year? I don't know if I'd always
All
want to live
right,
up to that,
worst case scenario of that? What the fuck? Worst case scenario of that? What a fucking oh. Worst case scenario of that? What, they go into overtime like they did?
Yeah.
That's like top 10 worst scenarios.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if I'm Sean Payton, though, I'm trying to avoid fucking overtime as much as I possibly can, you know.
Well,
That coin toss, whoever gets the ball first, I'm sorry, but that's a huge factor in winning the game. Like when the Patriots won the coin toss, instantly knew they were winning the game. They always do
100%.
when they
Like
win the coin toss.
I don't understand why they don't adopt the college rules where the other team has a chance to score.
I don't know.
Like
Man.
why even have a clock? Why even have a clock on the fucking on the quarter if it's first team that scores? You know what I mean? Like why even have that?
Yeah.
Just have the fucking play clock on. That's it. Like there's no reason for anything else. You know what I mean? Like it's a bunch of fucking shenaniganery.
Side note, you can fish in this fucking game, and that's weird to me.
Yeah, I know. But that's how you get. You can get like I got some sweet weapons out of that, by the way.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going back to do that.
You don't have to, but like you can get like weapons that like fit your play style and stuff like that.
Okay. Bro, all I'm saying is, I'm not one of those people that believes the NFL is fixed necessarily. At times,
I do
want to believe that, but at the same time,
after yesterday, yeah, for sure.
On a normal basis, I don't. But after yesterday, I 100% was like, they want the Rams in that fucking game.
Not only do they want the Rams,
another ring.
No. What I guarantee you, what they wanted was Rams, Kansas City, so they can have that same Monday night game like they had. Guaranteed. Because you know how much ratings were because of those two teams on that Monday night game? That was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I guess. You have a point. I figured they just want Brady to get another ring, you know?
Right.
Which, like, I'm not gonna... I hate Tom Brady, but I can't take his shit away from him.
There was a picture of, like, I think, what's his face? Of, I forget who. Oh, if I had that. Why would you do that? Like, what was the point of that? I'm such a troll with this fucking thing. I think it was, I forget who it was. It was a comedian, and it was like from Wedding Crashers, and he's like, I hate you with all my fucking guts, but god damn it, I respect you.
Yeah. That's 100% it, man.
Like, it's not even like for whatever reason, teams can't fucking blitz this motherfucker. Like, I don't get it.
I mean, I got a buddy of mine, and we argue about this all the time. He's all about Tom Brady making Belichick better, and I'm all about Belichick making Brady
Yes,
better.
I like that one.
But
I
one
like
day
the second one.
we were talking about it, and we're like, and we both agreed, like neither one of them are going to be nearly as successful as they are if they didn't have one another. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they are the ultimate
Tandem.
complement to one another.
Correct.
Belichick's got such like a great defensive mind, and the the thing that amazes me about Belichick the most is his defensive strategies have been able to adjust the
Damn
way
it.
the NFL has
Oh,
changed
Tiger.
over the years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter who you put in front of him. It doesn't matter if you had like Lamar Jackson who can run around and do all this crazy shit, or you put like old ass Drew Brees in front of him who just stays in the pocket the whole time. It doesn't matter like where you like throw it. He's gonna be able to figure out how to like most of the time. Obviously, he doesn't win every game that way, but and then Brady like he can pick apart a defense, man. He just can.
For whatever reason, like offensive line just I just got wrecked. Whatever it is, offensive lines just we got Nate Solder, right? And
Yep.
he was ass. Like I was like sitting there, I was like, what is the point of signing this guy if he can't do his fucking job? You know what I mean? So like then he like woke up, I guess, from like his slumber, and I'm 25-8. Like that shouldn't happen. I done did they sawed you. Yeah, I thought so, boy. Oh, you're a cock. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got killed by a V1 rocket. Like, I'm not mad that Tom Brady's in the Super Bowl. I just hate how the media just is all over it. You know what I mean? That and the fans.
Yeah.
It's those two. It's those two
I just
factors.
I hate how much they like make it seem like it's Tom Brady's doing. Like Tom Brady did not win that game. I'm
No.
sorry, he did not. Like that
No.
defense played well. His offensive line in the playoffs like have been amazing. And I saw like on Instagram the other day that like Tom Brady hasn't been sacked for 90 snaps or some shit. And I'm like, why are you celebrating Tom Brady doing that when it's the old line that fucking did that shit? Like,
Exactly. There's no credit to the players that actually help out in that. You know what I mean? Like the
yeah.
overall. Like if D4 didn't line up all sides, that would have been game over. That was game. That was just a mental mistake on him because Tom Brady threw it in a tight window, and it
Yep.
didn't work out for him. Like I'm not saying that Tom Brady is 100% on a decline. It's not that um, I'm not knocking him or anything. He won the game, and he was throwing darts. But like, there's certain like that 15-yard in, those receivers like they do pick plays all the time, and every team does a pick play. I don't care who you are,
Mhm.
what team you support. Every team does a pick play. Don't care, right? So not only that, not only that, you sit there, right, and
Mhm.
you're watching it, and you're just like, that's how they're getting open. That's it. That's the only reason why they're getting on. Do a pick plays. One guy's goes. He does a fly route, right? Does a fly route,
Mhm.
and he's gone. Okay, motherfucker's gone. Then you have, um, I'm like trying to like do shit while I'm talking to you. then you have then you have a dude do a 15. Are you peeing?
I'm getting some water. Some beef jerky and it's spicy as fuck.
No, which one?
It's some Jack Link's hot beef stick.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. I got a funny story about that after this conversation, though.
So you sit there and you like watch it and you're like they're just doing the same thing. And then what the funny thing was Belichick got mad that the Kansas City Chiefs were doing the pick plays. I was like, yo, you're like the grand master of this. Don't get fucking angry. Like just don't. Like there's no reason for you to get angry when you can't do this, right? When you do the same
Exactly.
shit. So like throw that shit out the window. And number two, like when I was watching it, I was just like, you basically do one. You like, I don't understand why teams put a spy on Tom Brady. Like, have you seen the dude run? Like, have you seen
Like
this guy run? Like,
once in the last 100 years
like,
he's been playing.
He's like slightly better than Eli Manning at running, right?
Mm-hmm.
Slightly better. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Now, needless to say, like, their corners were there. Like, if Kansas City was like the Patriots smacked Kansas City in the mouth, like smacked them in the mouth the first quarter, which
Mm-hmm.
which is why I believe they lost, right? Because if they didn't get smacked like that and they were playing like they normally play, right? And you just see them just like fucking slinging the ball like they do all the time. They would have won that game. If they scored 14 points in the first half, they would have won that game.
I agree. 100%. 100%.
They would have won that game. I'm not saying that Tom Brady wouldn't have found a way to make it close, but when that offense gets going, it's scary. Like, it's like I want no part in their offense and what they're doing. It has nothing against the Patriots. It's just like that offense is so high powered and Patrick Mahomes is that good that he can do that. Like, look what happened in the second half. They gave him a fucking battle. And they were only down down by, what was it, 21-0, I think it was? Was it 21-0? I don't remember.
I think so. I don't remember either now.
I don't remember, but like they gave him a fucking problem. Like the first drive in 2 minutes, they were down the field and they scored. I was like, oh, that's a potential problem. But they lost, and now, all right. So Super Bowl, okay. I have the Patriots winning. It sucks that I say that, but I have the Patriots winning.
Yeah, I do too. Because in my mind, if you can shut Todd Gurley down, what you can do, if you just shut down the run game, you can beat that team. Like, that's just my opinion. I don't think Jared Goff is someone who can just take it over and like push you to the edge to win it. You know.
Well, not only that, right? Oh, the turnaround. Oh. Oh, that was dirty. So, well, we don't know what's going on with Todd Gurley, right? Because during that game, he didn't come in, like, so maybe his knee isn't that good. Like, maybe it's not that good.
Yeah. I don't know. I agree with you. I have the Patriots winning it. It sucks to say it. It's kind of cool though. It's gonna be cool if you're a Patriots fan or a Tom Brady fan. It's gonna be cool for you. If you're everyone else in the world, you're just like stop at this point. But
stop at this point.
I'm also a Packers fan, so
the reason why I have no problem with it is because I Giants beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl, so I honestly don't give a shit. I mean, everyone can knock me for it, and they're like, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, bro, don't matter. They got it. They beat them twice.
Yeah, Eli Manning's the only one that was able to step up. Well, and Nick
And the
Foles.
Eagles. Well, that was Nick Foles. It wasn't Carson Wentz. And did you hear about that story? That Carson Wentz is a selfish prick?
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm like,
that makes me sad because I actually liked him as a QB a lot. But
well, apparently it's like not true and someone's just fabricating, or there's just a teammate that's super salty. If it's a teammate that's super salty and that he doesn't throw the ball to him, you're a piece of shit. Okay?
yeah,
Like for real, you are. Because that's how the game is. Every quarterback has his favorite receiver. Just because Nick Foles shares it around doesn't mean that, you know, Carson Wentz is a bad quarterback. Right?
I agree.
I will, however, say, if I was going to make a franchise or continue to move forward, I'm picking Nick Foles. Sorry.
Really?
Sorry. What besides that half a season he had last year, what has he done? What has Carson Wentz done besides being injured?
I agree with that. I like Carson Wentz. I think I thought he was going to be really good, but I also low-key think he's got the injury bug and he's just going to end up on
You know,
IR
he's gonna be Carson Palmer. Where he's gonna be on a team where there's a quarterback whisperer and he's gonna kill it. That's what I think. Like Carson Palmer and Bruce Arians. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
oh.
Bro, I'm low on health right now in this fucking game and it's stressing me out.
Oh, don't know how I did that. That was fucking chill. You what, mate? How'd you fucking turn around and did that? Alright. Well, that's the first time I died. Alright. Hot take. Alright.
Oh, my dad. What the fuck?
Hot take. Ready? Ready for this hot take? Tampa Bay Bucks will be a force to be reckoned with in a year.
With Jameis Winston at QB?
Yes.
Hmm.
Let me explain to you why. Number one, Bruce Arians. Okay, he's now the head coach of the Tampa Bay Bucks. Okay.
Okay.
He literally is a quarterback whisperer. There's no two buts about it. All right, I will stand by it through and through. You know it, and I know it. That's what he is. Okay. Secondly, sorry, I'm trying to not die here. So, secondly, okay, he has Jameis Winston, who can be a good quarterback. Okay. What the shit? I got like the dying bug right now. Jameis Winston, Michael Thomas, not Michael Thomas. What's his face? Did you just stop? What? What's his face?
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. Okay. You have all of that, all right?
Okay.
I just keep dying and dying and dying and dying and dying and dying. So now all you read, that defense is not bad. It's not half bad, okay? Not terrible, but it's not half bad. Okay. Would it be fair to say that they will be a good team?
First of all, I don't agree with Bruce Arians as a quarterback whisperer because every quarterback he's had in the past however many years he's worked with Arizona, they've been average, and yet their team has Larry Fitzgerald, who, in my opinion, makes an average quarterback look good. So I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
And as for Jameis, I I want to like the kid so much, and that's like outside of any. I don't remember what he was getting charged with. I just remember it didn't sound hot. You know what I'm saying? I want to like him. I like his attitude towards his team and towards the game itself. You know,
Right.
he just seems like a genuine kind of guy, which I like. But he makes some dumb fucking plays, man.
Right.
Like some
Yeah,
dumb fucking
he
plays.
overcomplicates things more than they really need to be.
I mean, I've watched him, and yeah, it's sometimes, man. Sometimes I just I remember it was that game where he did the whole W thing.
Oh yeah, and he started eating his fucking
last
fingers.
year. I remember watching that, and in my head, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I dig that. Like, that's awesome. You know, like, that's some fucking, like, that's, you know, like, I was, like, into it. And then, like, watching him in that game, I was like, what the fuck just happened to this kid? Like, he's like this
I didn't like how he was
confident
like,
guy.
he was like, oh, let's eat this W, and I'm like, what? Why are you eating this W, bro? Like, what's wrong with you?
I thought it was funny. But like, he seems like this guy that like
He's like a
is
good
very
hype man.
confident off the field. You know, yeah, very good hype man. But then like on the field, you can just tell he does not have any confidence whatsoever. And it's like, I don't
Right.
know. It's irritating, I guess.
Yeah, I see.
On an unfootball related note, so I got home yesterday to my mom's house, whatever. There was 3 boxes full of beef jerky on the counter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Tell me the story. Yeah.
Like, and I'm talking like it's all Jack Flinks, like that name brand shit, and it's like all the individually packed, like little things of beef jerky. Then you have the big ass beef sticks, and then like the Jack Hot Link sticks. And I'm talking 3 like pretty good sized boxes. Like I'd say if you held it up all together, there's probably like 40 pounds of beef jerky right there.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? And you know, my fat ass has to go out and try every piece of beef jerky that's on the counter. So I just started ripping shit up. And I talked to my mom today, and she's like, yeah, I went to this place, and they're selling it all for 20 cents a piece, so I just bought, like, $40 worth of stuff.
What?
And I was like, why did you buy so much? She's like, honestly, I was gonna buy $100 worth of stuff, but I thought $40 was okay for now. And I'm
What?
like, that's so excessive. She's like, well, you eat beef jerky. And I'm like, yeah, but like, I ate like a little bit last night and I thought I was gonna throw up because like, I imagine my sodium levels are just fucking skyrocketing right now. And yeah, dude, I've eaten a lot of beef jerky in the last 24 hours, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like
How did I miss
disturbing to me how much I've eaten it.
that? So is that what your jalapeno fucking hot thing beef jerky was about?
Bro, yeah, like I eat spicy food all the time, and like this thing just says Jack Link's Wild Stick hot, and that's it. And like I
Wild
didn't think it'd be that
Stick?
bad, but I bit into it, and I fucking yeah, Wild Stick, yeah.
That's weird. That's really
I don't
weird,
know.
actually.
I don't know. I'm not gonna argue. It's free beef jerky. It's not spoiled, so.
It's not spoiled, as if you were eating fucking spoiled.
Sergeant, what orders?
Well, that's what I was like. What do you mean it was 20 cents? What's wrong with it? She's like, nothing. She's like, I checked the expiration dates and everything. It's fine. And I'm like, huh. All right.
Oh, that's a tank. No wonder.
Okay, where do I go now? Man, whoever made this game, I'm sorry, but they're kind of pervy because every time 2B runs, you can see right up
Yes.
that fucking dress.
Yeah.
Like, that's pervy.
Jump.
This is definitely a game I'm not gonna let my girlfriend watch me play, let's just say that.
Why? What happens? Oh, oh, you? I didn't have any injury and I died? 1 AP mine. Wow. So
Why
why?
is this boy wearing shorts?
Why? So why won't you let her watch you play?
Because if I'm gonna be running around and kicking ass, I don't want her to see, like, she's gonna be like, why would you play this if you can just be a perv and see up that girl's skirt the whole time? It just seems kind
Is
of pervy, and I agree.
that why? Is that like a legitimate answer that she would fucking say?
I don't know if she would actually say it, but like that's what I feel like she might say.
Yeah. Shut up.
She made a comment about anime. She's like not all anime because she knows I watch like some, which I don't watch a lot of anime to begin with. But she's like, yeah. She's like, I know you watch anime, right? And I was like, yeah, I watch a little bit, like a couple things, like
Nothing
nothing crazy
crazy.
though.
Yeah.
And she's like, good, because she's like, I've seen like some of that stuff on the internet and stuff. And she's like, I just don't understand why, like, the creators, like, what is up with them? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, have you like just noticed like every anime girl they've made is just like beyond sexualized? And I'm like, yeah, I know. And she's like, well, what's your opinion on that? I'm like, I don't really have an opinion on that because it doesn't affect me. I'm a guy. So, and I'm like, I don't watch it, so
Wrong
I never
answer.
really thought about it. She's like, well, as like a woman, and I'm like, oh. She's like, as a woman, like, she's like, I just get uncomfortable with it. I'm like, you know, I can see why, but like at the same time, like it's one of those things where you just gotta ignore its existence at the same time. But I
Right.
agree, like right now, for instance, I just said like this seems kind of pervy, which like now I see her point, like it does seem kind of pervy, but like whatever.
It's 100% pervy.
But then I kind of retaliated a little bit with her, and I was like, you watch a lot of reality TV though, don't you? She's like, yeah. I'm like, and you're a big Kardashian fan, aren't you? She's like, I'm not a fan, but like I'm intrigued by them. I'm like, well, don't you think they sexualize everything that they do? Just by their appearance and like everything? And then she just kind of looked at me like, I better shut the fuck up. So I kind of just did. I just left it at that.
Wait, about what? Just the shows?
Well, she watches a lot of reality TV, so like I'm like, I feel like in reality TV, like you just see women with like plastic surgery, all that shit, and like I guess it's not pervy because they do it to themselves, but at the same time, like, you know,
Oh, it's
sends the same
100%.
message.
She just doesn't want you watching that shit. That's it. That's all that is. She can watch
Yeah,
it,
which
but which you can't.
well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if it'd be a huge deal for her if I did, but like, think she's grateful I don't. But I low-key feel like her ex-boyfriend used to, so maybe that's why she's like salty against it too. I'm not sure. I know that he used to play like that Magic card game and shit.
Oh yeah, you did tell me something about that.
Yeah, and like, I guess I shouldn't judge, but like, that just seems like, you know, you know.
No, I get it.
I also have no idea what the fuck I'm doing in this game right now.
Just continue just to read and do all your shit. Well, meanwhile, I'm getting like epic snipes in this. What the shithole? That is far. What are you doing? Oh, I hit him. Holy shit. Oh, tank. I didn't expect to hit that guy. And then there's a fucking tank just rolls up on my ass. Thanks. Really appreciate it. So... Oh, that guy's super dead. Alright, so... Let's get in on this. I probably should have done it like way closer.
Here's a hot take for you.
What's my hot take?
Open world games aren't as good as everyone says. I like linear games sometimes.
Oh, that's a good one, though.
They're putting too much. Like, there's certain games they're just better if they're linear, in my opinion. Or like they have that like half open world, half linear thing, like kind of like what God of War did, where it was open world like ish, but like the story like you had like it was a linear story.
Right, it like kind of branched out a little bit, but not enough for you to get lost.
Right, and like don't get me wrong, some open world games work amazing, like no question. But like right now, like this Nier Automata game seems like at least this segment in it is open world, which I'm assuming not the whole game is like that. But like if the game itself was like that one segment right there, I don't think I'd want to continue to play it.
Okay, I will tell you this in this game, or in that game that you're playing, you will have fast travel points, so don't worry about that. You just gotta unlock it. So don't worry.
Okay, that's good to know. Because like, if I had to run everywhere, I was gonna get pretty salty.
But you know how to run quick, right?
Yeah, it's R2, right?
Yeah, that's I believe so.
Yeah, well, I run faster when I do that, so I'm gonna say yes. No, but like, for example, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Everyone on the internet loves that it's open world.
Okay. Here we go.
I don't like it. I don't like that.
I will tell you this right now, okay? Because, ow, fuck off with these AP mines. I will tell you this right now, right? Oh, you fucking shithole. I would really, you're just gonna camp in there. I saw you, but I couldn't react quick enough. So now I'm gonna kill you when I get fucking respawned. So I will tell you this, right? So everyone's like, oh, get this game, it's really good. And I got the game. My sister was playing it, and the fact that my sister was playing a game and she really liked it, I was like, this game must be good, alright?
Right.
She doesn't really play games. That's why I say that.
Right.
So I was like, alright, I'll give it a go. So I started playing it, and then I was like, okay, I like it. It's really pretty. It's like, I like the take that they're doing on it. I get it. Oh, you're fucking something else. I tell you what, boy. Oh, that's like a tank. So what we're gonna do is gonna hide in here and pretend nothing's going on. So I was playing it at the beginning. I was like, oh, super pretty. First of all, the first horse you get, piece of shit, right? It legitimately fucking sucks. Okay? Because 1, it doesn't go fast enough. 2, it's clunky. 3, you can't turn with the motherfucker. And 4, why when I fast travel, why can't it be in like a general area where I fast travel to? It doesn't have to be next to me. I don't have to be on top of the fucking thing. But why can't I? Why can't I? Oh, that's a bad guy. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, one shot by a fucking La Corba Taka. Why is it like that? I understand you want to make it immersive and open world and shit like that, but why is it like that?
Dude, I don't know, like, and I might be biased because like I grew up like I think the first Zelda game I ever beat was Twilight Princess, which is my favorite Zelda game that I've played.
Okay.
And I've played Wind Waker. I've played a little bit of Ocarina of Time. I still haven't actually fully played it, which like I have it now, and that's on my like backlog right now. But And like I've played top-down Zeldas, like I've played a lot of those ones. So like maybe I'm just a little bit more biased towards it, like being more of a linear storyline, which I guess like I don't know, that could play an effect to it. But like the open worldness, like I agree. Like a there's two things I hated about the game the most. Like the open worldness, I wasn't a fan of, but I could deal with it, and like it was just a beautiful game to explore anyways. And like I loved going around and doing all the shrine puzzles and stuff like that. Like I thought that was cool. I didn't even bother with the Korak seeds because there's like 900 of them, and fuck that or some shit. But the horses in the game were ass. I did not enjoy capturing or riding them whatsoever. And B, the weapons breaking was the dumbest shit to me. I hated that with a passion.
I agree.
Like, because every time I get into a boss battle, I'd only have like 2 good weapons, and next thing you know, they break on me super fucking fast, and then I just got.
Right. No, I gotcha. Rat's gonna join us because he's playing. Actually, I didn't know he was actually playing until he revives me in this game. Oh, he like.
But like that game is like a prime example of where open world
What up?
isn't always great.
I'm streaming, bro.
Ready?
Streaming. Oh, you're watching.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't
So.
know that was you in the crick though.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, that's Rat. I was like, wait, Rat. I was like, oh. I'm just getting assignments done. I'm not saying like, cause like once I get it done, I quit out, and so I get more more. There's a guy behind me. I know it. Oh fuck. The fact that I'm sniping and I'm 25 and 13 is stupid. But the other thing that really pissed me off about that game was the fact that when, like, let's say, like, you got up to the point where, like, oh, you talked to that one chick, right? Up on that mountain with the blue flame that you have to walk up and do all that shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So after that, it was just like, okay. And you're like, what do I do now? Like, there was no, like, even sense of direction, which really pissed me off.
Yeah,
Because, like,
yeah.
I need, like, it's not like I need it. It's more like I want somewhere to go so I can explore a little bit. Like, give me, like, a fucking waypoint, please. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talking about near.
No, talking Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah. I agree
right,
with what you're saying. I think I use the guide a lot, like online, and like I guess I was so used to using guides for Zelda games because I don't think I've ever played a Zelda game where I haven't had to look up some shit. You know what I'm saying?
right. I know,
Like
but
maybe
like
I'm
I
just a
want to be
bad
able to fit.
gamer.
I wanted to figure out on my own.
Yeah,
But
I
like,
feel ya.
but like, oh, that guy died. I wanna. There's someone around me. Oh no, that's our teammate. I want to be able to like. I wanted to go in a direction and then have me just. I just want to. Ow! Fuck off. I want to be able to find shit out on my own. And I asked my sister because she was so into it. She goes, "Just explore." I'm like, "No. What question is that?
No.
What type of advice is that?"
Just explore. Dude, yeah, it's definitely like if you've never played Zelda beforehand and you just jump into that, like I feel like it would turn a lot of people off and like it'd turn like a lot of people like onto the series, but then they go play the other ones and they'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. Also, Rat, like I'm in the squad that has 71,000 points and has yet to call in a fucking V1. It's super aggravating.
Why?
Because they're fucking, I don't know, man. But like that's my biggest pet peeve with that game is that I have no, like, at least with Skyrim, like, for as big as that game was, it gave me a direction, and then from there I just kind of just on the way to that place, I was able to explore myself. And I
Yeah,
still
I feel what
wasn't.
you're saying.
I still wasn't able to find everything, you know? Oh, that guy's angry.
Like I said, open world works for some games, and like others it doesn't. And that, in my opinion, was one that I didn't like it as much as a lot of other people did. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. It made me super angry though.
Like it is a good game. I'll give it all that. Like I'll give it the credit. But like the ones that are like it's the best Zelda game ever. Like no, just it's not.
It should.
Like,
It
even
should.
the story was like subpar in my
Hot,
opinion.
hot take. Red Dead should not have been even close to becoming Game of the Year.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I'll give you my reasons, okay? Okay. The fuck was that? I'll give you my reasons, okay? One of them is because of one, it's a prequel to a story that we already know, okay?
Okay.
Number two, there were so many bugs in that game that it turned me off. Alright? Three,
Okay.
too clunky for me. Too clunky, too beefy. Alright? Also,
Okay.
what is his aim? What is his, like, you run into cover and you come out and you just have to aim every time. You have to duck for cover and aim every time, right? So it's like like a L2 or L1 or whatever it is. Right? So why do I have to do that every time? I'll quit out of this rat and I'll invite you to a squad. And then what also, why, if there's fast traveling, why do I have to pay for fast traveling?
Yeah, I agree. I thought that was stupid.
Like, you wouldn't have known that, like, the other day when I told you that all you have to do is press the touchpad, like, and make it cinematic, you just gotta make a waypoint and go, and your horse will go. You would have, like,
Yeah.
you didn't know. The only reason why I knew is because I was, like, keeping up to date with the game and was reading shit online. Well, through Facebook and stuff. So, not only that, like, I'm not gonna say that they didn't give enough content, because they did, like, they gave like a lot, like,
Yeah,
way
for
more way more than they probably should have. Oh boy, that looks like a lot. Okay. And then the other thing that really pissed me off was
You're like, oh, me and one watch it all the time, and I was like, oh yes, do you love it?
oh, I got the headgear for, oh, that's sweet, yeah. The other thing that pissed me off in that game was that they gave you all the side missions, like, right then and there. Like, it made me want to stop doing the story, which is, you know, the main part of it. Like, you want to finish the story because you want to know what happened with John Marston, especially the gang that he's supposed to be affiliated with from the first one. Like, it takes you away from the actual story. And I don't know what the reasoning behind that was, but that kind of really annoyed the shit out of me.
Don't fall for it. Before you make a decision, ask. Ask me.
I'm not much of a. I'm one of those people like I don't do a side quest on any games unless like I'm bored or I absolutely have to. But like most of the time, like for sure will not do it. So I like would try and skip as many in that game as I could, because the side quests in that game, most of them, not all of them, some were really interesting, but some of them I just like was like, why the fuck would I waste my time doing this?
Yeah, I'm not talking about the part that. I'm not talking about the sub.
Yeah.
It's, yeah,
I
I'm not talking about.
oh boy.
I'm not talking about that.
Damn, there's something going on in there in the background there, rat. Jesus.
Job itself, like
It's my fucking roommate.
some jobs are just like unnecessary, pointless, and
Self-loading rifle. I gotta do this fucking one assignment. The one assignment I have to do, rat, is kill 10 enemies with a headshot in 1 life. Spot 25 enemies in 1 life. Kill 60 enemies within an objective area. So fuck me,
I have
yeah.
to hit fire like 20 enemies in 1 round.
Oh, you're doing the MP40? Yeah, okay, good luck.
No, the Sten.
Oh, good luck. Oh, the Sten's a little easier.
I don't like this game just because you can't use rifles for medic class. Like that just blows me up a fucking wall.
Yeah. I will say though, the new weapon that you get. Did you
Good.
did you get it? Because this is like the last week you can get it, or the last couple of days you can get it. Oh
I don't even know how
fuck.
to get it, to be honest.
Oh, you don't know how to what? Just someone kill me. It's through Tides of War, right? So in Tides of War, this is like the thing that they're doing every week. Oh, don't fucking revive me. I don't want this shit. Every week, they're doing this thing where they give you like objectives to do in each game mode, or like what. Okay, so this week was like play squad conquest, right? You gotta play 5 rounds. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. You just gotta play 5 rounds. Do that, and then that unlocks a different step for you to do. So you do that. So I'm trying to concentrate here. So you do that, and then I gotta spot what 30 enemies in 1 life or some shit like that. No, it's fucking blows.
There's guys up here.
Wow, he just memed me with a throwing knife. So you do that, and at the end of and once you complete it, you unlock a gun. Don't you dare pick me up, I'll kill you. So it's usually you can find it, the Tides of War thing, when you click play on the main menu, it'll pop up. Or if you press start on this thing, it says Tides of War on the right, on the top right where you do your assignments, scoreboard, squads, and shit like that. It's in there too. But if you don't get it in the week, you can buy it on the in the armory. Oh, 25 enemies in 1 life. Oh, God bless.
Yeah, hip firing is so stupid. Any game.
Yeah, try the MP40. The MP40 is garbage. Hip firing.
Yeah, I was like.
Hip firing is the hip firing once you figure out the class, do the specializations for it, it's actually really good. Um,
Where the fuck did that guy come from?
where is he?
Oh, he went back to our spawn toward like E, I think. That's what it's called.
Just someone kill his ass.
Yeah, he went straight back to the right.
Okay. You will eat. You will eat that. Hey.
Oh boy, I love hip fire with that submachine gun.
And just so you know, like, the submachine guns were garbage. Until after this
You
patch.
betcha.
They were worse, bro. So she's.
I used them before.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah. We're actually winning this game, so.
Oh yeah.
Press, because I might just get my ass stomped.
I don't know.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I just missed. Oh, fuck you. The screaming in this game gets me every time, yo. Oh, I completed that. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I'm about to use the rebay.
I mean, I think it's cool. Although I don't think you could. I don't think so.
Rifle grenade.
I'll be right back.
Bye.
Man, that thing blew me all the way down the hill. Holy crap.
Oh, I died. Yep.
Wow. You know that big pocket from A to C? There's that big white space?
Yeah.
I was over like the turn to go around A. I got rifle grenade and it pushed me all the way the hell down that fucking hill. Yeah. Yep, no one's coming to
Dude,
get me.
we are wrecking them. Oh man, that fucking.
I like building in this game.
The building in this game is so satisfying.
Yeah. I feel like I'm making a difference.
No, you do, and it's crazy how you do as well.
That engineer.
Oh, he's angry.
I need to build like stationary weapons. I don't know where to do that at.
You can do any machine guns.
Yeah, I just don't know where their spawns are.
Alright, I'm back.
You shut your mouth.
Welcome back.
Fuck, did my socks go there? It's cold in this motherfucker. Jig, you wanna know my biggest hot take?
Alright, go for it. Oh, I need my thing back.
Horizon Zero Dawn is not a good game.
Whoa!
That's my hot take.
Okay. Explain.
But first of all, the voice acting in it is not as good as everyone says, in my opinion. Like, it's good, but not. The main characters was good, but everyone else's was just gross. Second of
Okay.
all, combat in the game was not that great. I was not impressed by it. The whole idea
Really?
of it though, like robotic dinosaurs, I will give them a 11 out of 10 for that because that idea just sounds amazing. But combat was not impressed with it. Could live without it. It was kind of janky at times for me. Maybe it was just my system. I don't know. And then
Or you?
the story, or me, could have been just me. I don't know. The story, story was good, but like wasn't like amazing good. You know what I'm saying? Like it was good, but wasn't amazing to me.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. Only because I will. The one thing I will agree is that it was too overhyped. Right?
Yeah.
So if it wasn't as hyped as it was, I think it would still be a good game. You know what I mean? Like the game was like extra hyped for
I don't know.
what it was gonna be.
I played like months after, and like I had heard all these good things, I guess. So maybe my expectations were too high as well. I guess you have a good point there.
You just wasted that plane, you fucking asshole.
Sprengladungen sind bereit. Deponier Sprengladung.
I will say though, like visually, it was amazing to look at. I'll say that right now. And like I said, the idea of it was really cool, but like I really did not like the actual like combat slash mechanics of it at all.
I love the mechanic of it. I thought it was super cool and not.
Like,
it wasn't like the generic. Oh, they're all this shit here. Let's fucking do something about it.
I think I hated shooting my fucking bow all the goddamn time.
I loved it. Like, see, I'm a bow person, so that and like in Far Cry 3, I believe, I all I used was the bow. So I used it.
I don't know. I felt like to beat anything in the game a lot of the time, and like you said, maybe it was just me. I don't know. I'm not that great at video games. I'm like average, I'd say.
Doesn't
But,
mean like
I
you
feel
have to
a lot of times
like it.
I had to do that whole thing where you slow down time to shoot your bow. Like I felt like I had to do that every goddamn second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that ruined the thing. In my opinion, that would ruin it.
Am I sliding around on the map?
Let me see.
I played it all the way through though. Like I
No.
played it till the
What?
end because I was like, I gotta
Like,
beat this
it's not showing
game.
me run.
Press
It's showing
circle.
me to put my weapon down.
Wait, now you crouch running. Now do it again.
Well, like on my screen, it's like I'm just gliding,
Oh,
like
that's
a
weird.
PS2 game.
Throwback.
That's funny. Yeah, that would ruin. Like the only time I used to slow it down was when I needed to hit a critical spot. Not anything else.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't say it's a bad game because honestly, like I'm probably gonna get the sequel when it comes out because, like I said, it was beautiful. I wasn't impressed by the story that much, but like it wasn't a bad story. But like, I'm gonna definitely approach the gameplay a lot differently next time. Like 100%.
I agree with that. All right. Oh. All right. I have to go. I gotta go to bed.
Goodbye.
I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe? I'll be streaming tomorrow again, but I'll be streaming Dead Cells tomorrow. So
I'll let you know how my advanced swimming goes. See if I drown or not.
I think you'd be alright.
I don't know, man.
Oh.